Nico Khan on lights and sound. So, exactly. So this is the Beaumont Metropolis Theater. We got shows going on here 5, sometimes 6 nights a week. Monday nights we got Improv Hootenanny, which is our community showcase. Groups from all around Colorado can come and play. Tuesday nights right now we've got Heirs of Hogwarts. Woo! Come see myself perform along with some people in the booth and over there, I think. And it's our Harry Potter fan fiction show, a completely improvised Harry Potter show every night, different. Thursday nights we got Wait, There's More, which is long form house teams. Friday night we've got Like This Show, which is our social media integration night. Get out your phones and tweet during the show and you'll see it on the screen. It's crazy. And 10:15 Fridays and Saturdays we've got On the Spot. So right after this show, there's another show. It's On the Spot. It starts at 10:15, and since you paid for your ticket, you can stay for On the Spot for free. I promise they'll let you in, yeah. I promise. It's not a trick. So, and if this looks like fun, we also got classes, level 1 starting all the time. You could start taking classes and do this and have fun. So, Act 2 is our elimination challenge. It's going to be scary. I'm afraid. I'm afraid for everyone. So, can I get back out our judges? Playing Tetris over there. All right, now we'll get back our contestants. So, contestants, right now, Carl is handing you out slips of paper with the numbers 1 and 2. This may sound familiar. But we're switching you up into different groups for our elimination challenge. So what's going to happen is we're going to get one group up here, they're going to do a challenge, the second group will repeat the challenge. The judges at the end are going to pick their top 3 contestants, and one of those will win tonight's prize, which is Eric Ferrone's Embodied Improvisation Workshop. Ow! Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Ooh. You can bring this to the workshop and give it to Eric, and he will let you take the workshop. And they'll also pick a bottom 3, and of those 3, one of them, their improv star journey ends tonight. So, to get us started, can I get the 2s back in the lobby, the 1s to stay here on stage, and in a moment, after everybody's back there, I'm going to hand it over to Keith Raines, our 3rd Coach's Council judge, and he will read you the challenge. Keith.
Just hand it over. Okay, cool.
Take it away.
Thank you. Okay, the life of the fillers. I want you to start with character monologues. Can you get off your suggestion? When someone feels the pull, then I want a scene to start. I want to see showing and not telling along with characters who hold their view. Sweeps, taps, split things, everything goes as long as it has energy and focus. Finally, some aspect of the opening should work its way back to the scenes near the end. Go for it. And,
what do you get for a
okay,
suggestion?
here's the suggestion. Stand. You're 8 years old and you hear a noise under your bed. What is it?
Whack!
That's the noise.
Whack?
That's the noise. That's the noise.
Whack! I didn't think of that.
Lights up.
Oh man! I got a D on my paper! That is messed and whack! I can't believe that! What am I supposed to do now?
Mom, so Jenny comes home from school the other day, saying that she's failed her test and that it's whack. I don't know what this whack is.
Right, so my little American daughter is just exposing all these American vernaculars. It's just awful. She's saying things are whack. You know, when she should say, things are...
I was sitting home the other day and I started to hear noises coming out of the drawers and dressers, and they sounded like clink, clink, and whackety, wick, splick.
So my mom said I had to get a job, and I was just like, wow, man, I hate this flipping burgers.
The road was white and dusty. The sun was bright and shining. I was alone. I was always alone.
Oh well, we had a great time out there, and we were having a nice whack at the turkey, and I lopped his head off, and it hit Bob in the back of the head, and hoo-wee, did he have a spot on the back of his head for maybe 2 weeks, that Bob.
And she's like afraid of getting hit. It's absolutely absurd, you know? Like, you gotta go Charleston rules here, you know? Just like take a dive, and you got a box like that. That's what I've been trying to tell her. You know, you can't gamble away your life.
Life is life. Life never was anything but life. Life is a gamble.
Look, you have just been depressed. It's absolutely crazy. There is just so much more to life. Like, look at this beautiful plastic rose.
A fake rose.
I'm actually surprised that you're alone.
I knew you were coming.
Oh, well, dear, I just wanted to stop by and tell you how proud I am of you for accomplishing so much with your bake sales these days.
Thank you.
I'm starting to wonder a little bit what's going on, though.
Chocolate cherry is my specialty.
So it's $16 for 1 box of cookies?
Prices have gone up a lot due to a shortage in caramel.
Well, I just bought 4 boxes of cookies, but I guess I can only buy 1 box of cookies. That seems fair.
Girl Scouts always pay the right price.
Cheryl.
Hi.
Cheryl. You really have to quit petting the dog like that.
He's getting so bored with me just petting his back. I just have to mix things up for him. I mean, come on, you bought me that.
No, I'm so glad you guys could join me today. I know that there were some concerns about your hair.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't want you to feel afraid. Okay, we've taken the scissors away from her.
I just... we had to get him a, 16 stitches for that turkey incident, and now I got a reverse mullet on my hands.
Nobody can carry him like you do. I mean, really, if someone had to get a mullet here.
Oh, I don't know about this.
No, I think you look amazing. I mean, the best you've looked in years. I mean, granted, her proclivity towards sharp objects is bad, but
You gotta keep the eye contact with her.
I know.
I don't know if this is working.
You can't reconcile if you can't keep eye contact. This is about you and you reuniting, getting this marriage back together.
Okay.
But Johnny's never looked into my eyes. Not really.
You guys,
The trick was to look past your eyes.
That makes sense.
All right. I will try to look at your eyes right now.
Oh, honey, I shouldn't have made you that beef stew.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna leave you two to 2 minutes of intense counseling conversation.
are you locking the door?
Miss! Miss!
Yeah.
I want a steak!
Steak is only for the first class passengers. You don't get steak if you have to sit in these little seats.
I want a hot towel!
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
I would like a porterhouse.
Would you like that with blue cheese and mushrooms?
Could I get both?
Absolutely. I'll be right back.
I don't need your steak because I got one!
I brought 2, just in case I met a nice friendly lady on the plane that I wanted to become friends with.
Well, aren't you just a fancy pants?
I want a hot towel still!
Miss,
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
the proletariat in the back are annoying me.
wait. Don't get too close to the fire. Calm down.
Fire.
That's good there. That's real good there.
Fire.
Yes, darling. Yes, that's real good.
It's very good. It's very good. I'm glad we all came out here to teach her common terms. Your mom and I, we want you to learn to survive. And the best way for you to do that is to be out here
Survival.
on your own.
Yes, dear. You've got to learn to tame those wild turkeys.
I'm gonna tame those turkeys. Tame them on the fire.
Fire is good, but there are other methods.
Yes.
Hi, turkey.
Don't make friends. Yes. Kill the turkey.
Don't try it. Oh, we'll kill it. Just kill it.
All right.
I have the turkey. I don't know what to do now.
Go ahead and
Now I'm looking at Turkey's eyes.
Take it.
Okay. Alright, free it.
Free turkey.
Go.
You know, honey, I am just so proud of the strides that you have made with freeing turkeys. But that's,
Thank you. I love to free turkeys.
darling, that's not going to put food on the table.
Oh, dang it. I went to all this boarding school and all it got me was a turkey dinner.
And that's not going to cut it.
You see, the thing is, you're no longer an alumni because you're not proud of being an alumni, right?
It's all my mother's fault.
Let's not blame our elders, okay? Let's just take responsibility for the fact that you've been talking smack about turkeys. That's whack. Wiggity, wiggity, whack, whack.
Hey.
You notice you standing here next to this door?
She's doing it.
I was alone until you came. Now I am not alone.
I know.
Now I am with you.
I decided to give you some company because I saw you staring over at me.
You took a risk. You took a gamble. You bet on love.
Tackle her like a turkey.
It is not good to tackle a turkey. It's only good to think of tackling a turkey.
But I'm gonna do it anyway!
High five, daughter.
We got you.
No,
Oh, she stood back up.
I've never been tackled before.
We have a prime candidate for you now. Yes.
Yeah, all right. Well, we're excited to have you on the team. You're a heck of a tackler.
Thanks,
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited. All right. What we need you to do is we need you to suit up. It's gonna be a little strange.
Okay,
You're one of the only chicks on the team. All right, I'm good with it. You know? We can shower together and stuff, right?
If there's only one shower, then I guess I understand why
There's
we
only
have
one
to.
shower.
No, we have to do it.
No, we have to. There's only one shower. Welcome to the team, you know?
That was a fun set. Keith, what you think?
That was fillerish. I like that a lot. Hey, I was particularly impressed by the fact that you guys brought scenes out there quickly. I loved seeing sweeps that not only ended a scene sensibly, but began a new one very well also. I also love the taps and that split scene that happened over here with the two silent people. Split scene with the two silent people still has focus, and that's really cool. Lindsay, boy, I'll tell you, you scared me up there. When you're quiet, you really mean a lot. You came out as the scissor girl, and you established very early on that you were a couple bubbles off the level. And you maintained that bubble off the whole time through, and I really appreciate that character came back multiple times, and each time had another aspect of oddness to them. And finally, I love the way that things did weave their way back in there. It's great when now often it will be an object that comes back. It certainly was the turkey, which then turned into a tackle and everything else. Overall, that was a really, really fun scene. I really liked it.
Thanks. Mr. Ryback.
I love that set. There was a lot of stuff coming back, like Keith said. Natalie, I like that you brought back the suggestion, but you didn't force it. I didn't feel like it was forced when you said it, because you're British. Don't say whack. Batoning someone. I think that's correct. And I loved all your characters were all really different and all very specific, which was great.
All right, Ms. Bond.
Leanne, there was a moment where a scene was over, and so you jumped out and edited, and you just came over and started doing some object work, and you were doing this, and I wasn't sure what you were doing. I don't know if you were sure, and that's awesome if you edited, even if you didn't know, because you were supporting the other people on stage and getting something new going on. But then I absolutely loved when we found out that you were petting a dog. You just started doing like crazy stuff. And it was so cool because I didn't even know if you knew it was a dog, and once you knew it was a dog, it was outrageous. And so that was really cool.
Mr. Anderson.
Travis, at the beginning you said you can't gamble your life away. You can.
I thought you did a great job doing your first, you did the character about having the job out there, and I love that At first, she came out and he said he said her name as Cheryl, and then it was a long time, and then you go, it's a weird way to pet the dog. And I thought that was the highlight. I would have liked to see more of you, though. I felt like you kind of faded back there. I was like, where is she? Let's see, Jesse. Jesse, I love that you had a poet character, and you kept bringing her back as a poet, and she was so morose. However,
So you mean
suicidal. The one thing I was like, was Lindsay had this crazy character that Travis kept doing this, and then you made them a married couple, and it kind of detensioned her whole serial killer thing. And Jeanette, I thought Jeanette, you did a great job with bringing relationships in and bringing characters in. And I love that she came out as a turkey. And not just because it's silly and, we like, oh, it's silly, it's a turkey. I get it. But the thing that I loved about it was the move that they're talking about a turkey and what you do with the turkey, and you're like, let's put the turkey on stage and see what happens, and let's drive the action to the now. And I love that. So thank you very much, everybody. Go on back. Did Royce read to you what to do in back there?
Yes.
Everybody can just give us your names again. Start with Jerry.
Jerry.
Asa.
Jojo.
Maggie.
Lauren. Kate.
Thank you. And your suggestion to get going, Keith, they've already read it, so get the suggestion you're on.
You're 8 years old and you hear a noise under your bed. What is it?
Whack.
Kiss.
Whack.
Whack. Whack. Right on, cool.
So, sometimes I like to go to the arcade, get stressed out, The whack-a-mole is my favorite. It's like, no, I was not late. There was rain today, okay? And it's like, no, I didn't forget your birthday. It's a leap year. Get over it.
Do you know how bad it sucks to work at Chuck E. Cheese? Do you know? It is the worst. It is whack as hell. I tell you what, I hate working there. The children come in, they grab that little big hammer with a lot of foam on it. They say, whack, 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 Tanisha. I say, stop touching me. I swear to God, one more kid hits me in the patella, I'm putting in my 2 weeks.
I was so excited. It was my first birthday party that I was invited to. And we were going to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I had never been before. And so I went and I started playing the little whack machine, and the main man said I wasn't doing it right. He started taking the handle, the mallet out of my hand. He made me cry, so I kicked him in the shin.
I don't really like going to public places, particularly Chuck E. Cheese.
That's okay. I'll take you to Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. In fact, I need to put some sanitizer on. I just don't like people touching me and the balls, the jumping balls and the
Tokens?
the bouncy castle. Are those clean? Anyway, I would advise not going. You never know what you're going to run into, and I don't think they ever clean those plastic balls either.
Jesus in a handbag.
So you're telling me.
Seriously, I always get so friggin' stressed right before church. This is like the biggest Sunday ever, I swear to God, swear to God.
Well, I think Wanda should be around any second. Usually she has a couple of good words and encouragement to say before we go to the house of
the Lord.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Well, I got new uniform. Oh, hey, Wanda.
1, 2.
Here we go.
Okay. That looks good. Looks better than last week.
Sparkle your eyes a little more.
Your arms are getting longer.
It's a good sign, right?
This is a problem.
It's not a good sign then. Okay. oh, that's my anus.
How this works.
Sorry, I get kind of uncomfortable and these, I feel like we should be proper because we're in church and
Come to church! Thank you all for joining us this fine Sunday morning. Now, I would like to talk with you all today about propriety and what it means to be a respectful citizen of this society. Yes, is there a question from the congregation?
I'm having a lot of trouble focusing on you because of the very handsome man to your left there.
Amen.
What I would say to you is that the devil has put a test to your mind today. Will you look at the shiny thing? Or will you look at the dull thing that has something of worth to say? Yes, what is your question?
He's dressed very sharply. And my eye just goes there. It just does.
I ironed my shirt today.
The light is red, Dad.
In my day, we could cross whenever we wanted. And I'm gonna cross.
Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sit down, that was traumatic. You can't keep crossing the street like this.
You're so apologetic for yourself. You should be bold and take no prisoners with yourself.
But you were just crossing the street.
Cross it like a man.
Okay.
Show the cause who's...
Gorgeous day.
Yeah.
I just saw 2 blue-backed ridger pigeons. Baby, what's going on?
Dad, I just, you brought
The male one is trying to get the female one to say, "Oh, I'm not sure, but okay."
Dad, you swore me 45 minutes of bird watching and then Chuck E. Cheese's.
Oh, Trisha, you can't appreciate the beauty. Oh, look at this.
That's so gross.
No, you know what's gross? The cheese that they put on that pizza. And you just cover it up.
It's Chucky Ducky delicious.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate you asking me up on the stage.
You're great. But I did not mean for this to be a date.
But I've told all my friends that we're a couple now. I've posted it on Facebook and everything.
Well, I'll say if it isn't Patrick O'Ryan! And you're on a date with a pretty lass! Yeah, I saw on the Facebook that hot and heavy.
If you see it online, you know it must be true.
Isn't that right? Okay, I gotta go home now.
It's Sean. He's very happy for me.
Yeah, he's super happy for you.
Oh, where is he? Where is my little boy? I'm so proud of you, honey. I'm so proud. Oh, and she's a walker, too. Very nice to meet you, Matilda.
And this is my father, Shane.
Shane, the daddy.
Here she is, Mama, the woman I've been telling you about.
Yes, I'm just gonna have a word with her. Would you?
I have to go take a tinkle.
Now you are a beautiful girl, beautiful. I just would like to point it out immediately that my son is a son, and you're never going to take his place in my heart. Nor will you take his place in your heart.
I have a restraining order against you.
That didn't stop me before.
Listen, Char,
Wait.
a lot.
Your arms are longer too.
Char, I know you're still attracted to me. I mean, 12 years of marriage, that's huge. 3 kids. But it's over, honey, it's over.
Just because it's over doesn't mean we can't still hang out.
What? She's trying to start it up again? Start it up again? She's like,
that's whack, man.
Wait a
Fun work from all you guys. A nice high energy set. Did you guys feel like there was a point where it kind of went and then went, then it took off? Which scene took off? The Irish scene. Because what happened was you guys had 2 birds, and one of them wasn't sure about the relationship, and that very theme came back, and that resonated immediately because there was the premise for a reason to be there. And the people coming in and tagging around were great. Wonderful scenes. Love to bring back a whack. Thank you very much. I didn't expect it, and that's what I love. And now I would like to say special thanks to Maggie, because you brought immense characters, and immense characters help in any scene, in any genre, in any whatever it's going to be. Your preacher was great. You were able to direct the energies appropriately, and you also yielded when you needed to with your energy. Same thing when you came in as the mom was another instance there. So I really want to thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the work you did and the great characters. Wonderful. Thanks.
Mr. Radacki?
Awesome. That was super fun to watch for me. I was just saying my opinion. Asa, I really thought you were killing it the entire time. Especially, I think it started with the scene between you and John at church when you told him to sparkle his eyes more. Incredibly specific thing to do. And I love the support that you gave during the Irish scene, just coming out immediately once Jerry mentioned that he posted it on Facebook. That's kind of what people do now.
Snooze. You're at snooze? I'll be there in 5 minutes.
So,
John, I thought there were a lot of fun times when you jumped in and added something to a scene that was going on, like when you popped up in the window during the traffic scene. That was a lot of fun, and when you came in as a ridgeon pigeon. That was pretty hot. Blueback, very specific. So that was great. You had great energy, and I also loved when you came in as the dad at the end, because a lot of times in comedy, the third thing that happens, there's a rule of 3, and I was sort of waiting for a third person, like we had a friend, a mom, and then a dad came in, and that was cool because the scene was sort of coming to the end, so it was fun to have that third character come in and have it be really funny as well.
Carl?
Kate, I'm not real good with this stuff, but I don't think you like your date.
Jared, I wanted to see more of you out there. I didn't see enough of you out there, I felt. And but I did love that you were in that church scene, and when they were talking about. I love when you can be a component of a scene that just kind of doesn't take focus. But if you just say one word and then it's in character and it gets a laugh, like amen, I think it's great. Lauren. Nice character, way to go when Maggie came in and you were doing your monologue, and Maggie came in to your monologue and started doing a scene. And those moments in improv, those moments happen a lot of times where they're like, I think I'm doing one thing and somebody else thinks I'm doing something else, and we kind of clash, and you just got to go with it. And I thought you went with it, and I love that. I didn't stop you. And so that's what it is. So we're going to bring everybody else back on stage.
This Kate just got her Lanny's Collector Cabaret tickets. So what's going on right now is the judges are going backstage. They're going to pick their bottom 3. One of those people is going home tonight. They're going to pick their top 3. One of those people wins Eric Ferrone's Embodied Improvisation Workshop starting next Tuesday. So, hi players.
Hi.
Just like to start with a greeting.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys go through a lot in this show. I just want to say hi, you're doing okay. So, in this act, you got to do kind of what the fillers do on Friday nights at Like This Show. If you want to come see that sometime. It's fun. And I noticed that in Act 1, you didn't get to use edits. You just had to do the one scene. And Act 2, you did get to use edits, and in fact, you kind of edits in one. What do you like about being able to use edits in a long form?
Sorry. I really love edits because I think that it allows you to escalate well, I'm very used to escalating a situation by doing edits. Sure. So I love doing edits, and plus we get to come in as different characters, which I think is also a blast. So.
But a non-edited scene is really fun because you have to be so vested in that character. Like if you hold anything back, you've just wasted your time there on a scene. You gotta put into it because there's no fallback.
Yeah, and I think edits are really fun because I think it's kind of true to improv. I think it's really fun to. There's an element of energy building that edits, I think, give the audience and us. It's like, oh my God, this came to a. It's the peak of the scene, or whatever that word is. Climax! Yes! Like that was a climax. No, but it's just cool. Let's go just go. You hit the climax and you move forward with it. I think it's fun.
Travis, you're trying to get my attention.
Oh, yeah. It's just like, when you do edits, it makes the scenes less boring, you know? 'Cause it's like, it's supposed to be more important.
Yeah, Kate.
Similar thing, but I just love edits because you can go anywhere and do anything. It just really makes everything possible.
And for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, an edit is when you move from one scene to another scene. So you may have seen people crossing in front or tapping people out and changing the scene and making a new scene. And that's called an edit because you edit one scene and go to the So, Kate, you won immunity. No matter what happens, you can't go home tonight. I promise. How did that feel? How did that feel going into Act 2?
It was kind of weird. I was kind of thinking about it before I went on, and I was like, well, I'm still just going to try as hard as I can anyway. That's the whole point, is to try to get folks to laugh out and have some fun.
And I noticed because I remember in our first Q&A you were talking about you felt like you kind of had a hard time with the first challenge and then you ended up winning immunity. Is that?
Yeah, that was weird. That was unexpected. I was like, sweet, I'll be in my head all the time then.
And for those of you who missed the first show, John in the first show won a get out of the bottom 3 free card. So anytime during February or March that John is in the bottom 3, he can whip out his card and you're good to go. So you're safe. You're pretty much safe for a long time.
Don't jinx her, boys. Jinx her.
Let's say the wrong thing.
No, but it is a really bizarre thing to kind of have in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
And an effing awesome thing too, because it's really. I can't say that I don't think about it. I mean, it's obviously there, but you really can't think about, like we were talking about in the first half, you can't really think about anything other than the scene. Otherwise, you've been taken out of the improv set.
Do you think it makes you take a bigger risk? Like, I don't know if this is going to work. It might be a bust, but I'm going to throw it out there because I'm not going home.
Totally, yeah. Well, that's kind of how I meant it. I'm like, hey! But yeah.
So, at stake tonight is a 3-week master class level improv workshop with Eric Ferrone, embodied improvisation. Does that sound exciting to anybody? Yeah. For any improvisers out there, I think he's still taking slots. It starts this Tuesday. I would be doing it, but I'm in the Tuesday night show, Heirs of Hogwarts. Come see that. Anybody want to just say it? I want it. Also at stake tonight, somebody's going home. Anybody want to admit that they feel a little worried? Jesse? Do you want to elaborate on that?
I felt like I had a couple of denials in the last scene. I went down and came back up again, which was kind of a denial there. And I think I denied Travis once too, when I was being the poet Hemingway character speaking to him. So yeah, I felt like I could have been a little more on my game than I was.
From denial from women, so it's cool.
On that note, not move it. I'm going to bring back our judges.
It's time for judgment. We were a little upset and back, and I'll tell you why. Usually it's not till week like 4 or 5 till we're like, everybody did really good tonight, and I don't want to send anybody home. And tonight was the first night of this show that we felt that way. However, that's not the structure of the show, unfortunately. And so, unfortunately, we're gonna have to send somebody home tonight that we felt like did fine. So, know that. I need to see Ashley down here on the line. Ashley, you're reticent. You didn't jump out a lot. We wanted to see more of you. And what we saw, we liked. We just didn't see enough of you. Jerry. Take the same exact notes. You know, when you got out there, you're fine. We liked what you brought. But when you got out there, yeah, we didn't see enough of you. And Lauren. Lauren, there's just a couple missteps from you, and we felt like the characters you played were characters either that were very similar or all the same, or you, and we just didn't see much of you either. I don't, to be honest with you, I think all three of you deserve to stay because y'all three did great too when you were out there. The sin here is the sin of omission, so it's not anything else. So unfortunately, somebody has to go home, and Lauren, we're going to ask that you tap out. Like I said, everybody did a great job, but there were people back there that we were trying, there were so many names like, they did great, they did great, they did great. Let's get them up, but there were names that kept coming back up and up and up. And so let's get our first person out there, Asa. Asa, I don't know how the hell you improvise. Everything you do is out of left field, and everything connects and everything works. But it's like out of left field. It's like you're wired differently than all of us. We loved your Irish character, and we like the mailbird's job is to get them home and say, "I'm not sure, but okay." You gotta stop laughing. Okay. Our next person we'll bring out is Maggie. Maggie, we really liked your solid work. We thought your characters were really solid. We thought that your moves were solid out there. And we especially in the first act loved how fast you died as a cop. From an inflicted CD. And that's a double entendre, CD of Celine Dion. So yeah, and our final person that we'd like to pull out is Lindsay. Lindsay, the notes I gave Ace I could give you. It's like such weird, bizarre choices, and yet they work so well because they're so connected. You're like, and I've been doing this thing for over 2 decades, a score of years. And I have not seen choices like that that are just so off kilter and yet so work. And so I want to thank all three of you, but I want to thank everybody in the cast. Unfortunately, only one of you can win our prize tonight, which is... I don't want to toot my own horn.
Workshop, embodied improvisation with Eric Farrell.
I love all three of you in that class, so I think it would be great for all three of you, and great for anybody, really.
I already plugged it.
But only one person can win, and the winner of tonight's show is Asa.
Becoming Denver's next improv star and winning our grand prize package sponsored by Sky Venture Colorado, indoor sky jumping, skydiving. Skydiving. See, last year it was jumping, and this year it's diving. So come back for week 3. Find out who will be one step closer, and who will be going home. And you can stay for on the spot at 10:15. So thank you all for coming. It's Denver's next improv star.